Hi everyone, it's Simon again from F&S Resellers. Hope you're well. I'm Simon, as I said. I run a reselling business with my wife Faye, so I'm having a bit of a clear out. I really want to tidy up our inventory on eBay and sort of get a few more bits out of the barn that have just been sitting there dormant. So I'm basically going to make a couple of big bundles. I think maybe four bundles. And I'll just show you what I'm putting together. The first lot is all this. It's incense sticks and burners and backflow cones, all the rest of it. We've got it kind of coming out of our ears. So we used to have all of this stuff in a little Dickensian shopping village nearby. It's a little shopping village. It's got a garden centre, it just sells a few bits and bobs. There's a farm shop there now, which is new. They have a huge Christmas village. A huge part of their business is doing the Christmas village and the grotto, which they haven't been able to do last year. Faye and I, we had a few stands there. Basically you rent shelving or bays fitting with the Dickensian shopping village experience, but this is actually up in the marketplace part. So we started with toys. We're a pretty good spot. There's also a like soft play area, and it was right on the way into the soft play area, right, a corner bay. We started using it to get rid of our old DVDs, like used DVDs that we were picking up, and they weren't good enough for Amazon or eBay or whatever. So we had DVDs there, we had toys, we had bric-a-brac, we had some mugs and things like that. But the problem with that was that it was too across the board. So we then decided that we were just going to target young kids through the toys. So the toys we were buying from a wholesaler, and we did really well. The problem with the place was that they kind of weren't really putting any effort in terms of marketing. They had the Christmas village, which is really well known in the area. But for the rest of the year, there's kind of nothing going on. There's a cafe sort of restaurant thing up there, but nothing special. There's like a wedding dress shop and a craft shop and all those, like a little spa where you could get massages and stuff and all that sort of stuff. But really, it was more pensioners that were shopping there. They had the soft play, so that was okay for the toys, but it kind of sort of wasn't enough. It was paying for itself and it was bringing in a little bit of profit with the toys, but ultimately we wound that down in the middle of last year. We basically took out all our stock and stopped paying for that bay. And around that time, in fact just before we did that, we were approached to start stocking a particular brand of incense sticks. There was a lady there that had been doing it. I think it had been quite profitable for her, but she just didn't have time. I think she started running the new improved soft play centre, so we took that on, and that was really good. There was already demand for the product there, so people were going in there to find that product. The cost of the goods is pretty cheap. It's like 8p a stick. We were selling 10 for £3, so it was kind of decent enough margin. We didn't have to do anything, we didn't have to staff it. The marketplace just took 10% of our sales. We paid them a monthly rent, they took 10% of the sales, and it was doing all right. Obviously there were some months where it was very quiet, but then COVID hit. We emailed them on the first day and said we're coming in and getting everything out. Started selling them online, and they were doing pretty well during lockdown 1. People were just kind of looking for things to spend their money on and make their homes a bit nicer. So incense sticks were doing quite well. But then we got more competitors. We were selling them mainly on Amazon. Then other competitors came along, and as usual, trashed the market. When lockdown then ended, we put them back, and they were sort of selling again and started to pick up again, and then lockdown started again. So in the meantime, during all of that, we were looking to expand the range. So we were selling like pick and mix incense sticks. We were buying them in packs of 100 like this. Got the proper branded jars with a display unit, really nice. and customers just picked and mixed, and we had 25 cents available. And then we started to think, you know, we need to kind of expand this, so we're offering incense sticks. We need to start doing incense holders, you know, like the little wooden trays that catch the ash catchers, in fact, better known as. And then we thought about incense cones, which are the little pyramids that you burn on like a little cone burner, like this. So you put your little cone in the middle, light your cone, and off it goes. This is actually a backflow burner. So what happens is you get a backflow cone. There's a hole in the bottom of the cone, and the smoke pours. You probably have seen them around. The smoke sort of pours out and kind of creates that sort of atmosphere. We diversified in that way, but there wasn't really the demand for kind of a lot of the stuff. We were doing like the general Stanford sticks, which you see in garden centres and stuff, and a few of those were popular. Vampire's Kiss, Mermaid's Love, oh that's Mermaid's Love. Dragon's Blood, of course, is ever popular, and Musk. And we also, from a local wholesaler, got this sort of stuff. So these are just packed up incense sticks with your little incense holder, incense stick holder, and the same with cones. But ultimately we were starting to pay a bit more in rent because we were taking up more shelf space, and those products itself, we did essential oils, we did big dragon, I'm sure I've got some here, big ornate dragon catchers, like mosaic plates, and then kind of your Satya, but that part of it wasn't viable, and it was kind of more work because we were having to go to the wholesaler and stock up like that, whereas with the incense sticks we just ordered them online, got them delivered, drove them 10 minutes down the road, put them in the jar and left, and that was it. So so we decided to pull all of this out, and basically I'm just going to create, I think, one big bundle. My only hesitation is the mosaic plates. There's 3 of them here. I'm sure I've got a dragon downstairs as well in the barn. Oh, we did incense towers, like wooden towers that you put the stick in the middle and the smoke all comes out the tower. Really cool stuff. And I still burn incense when I'm packing in the barn. It creates a bit of an atmosphere, and they're really funky scents. So it's like blueberry blast and mango passion, and I like the sort of sweet or fruity ones, vanilla and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I might just put those plates separately. So we were buying them, you can see the prices, we were sort of dropping the prices. We were buying them for kind of, I think something like this was costing about $2.50 or something, and selling them for £8. Oh God, no, it's okay. I'm just gonna basically count it all up. We were selling these for £5.50. So we must have been buying them for £1, £2. The cost price of this truly is probably, there's quite a bit of it, it's probably about £100. I'm not bothered about that, I just want to get the stock out and get it back. You know, we're basically cutting our losses on this. It's really important. We think it is really important to look at what you've got lying around and clear it out. I've got this one. I've also got toys, which I'll show you as well. Once I'm just going to count all this and show you what I've got. So I was saying about the cones, so if you can see through the packet, but there's like 200 cones in there. They are evergreen, and those are dragon's blood, fairy dust, I wish you could smell them, fairy dust, fresh rain, fantasia. So I think what I'm going to do probably is do the cones, the bagged cones there separately, because I can get an idea of the count by weighing them, and also there is a decent amount of cones there, and I don't want that lot to get lost in this lot. This is kind of what I just want to get rid of, sort of the more like the junk. It's not junk, but you know what I mean. Need to give them a bit of a wipe. Been in the barn, bit dusty. Got my trusty grime wipe. I really recommend those. They come out nice and wet, so I do recommend that you have some kitchen roll handy as well, just to wipe over to give it a dry if it's cardboard. It won't soak your cardboard, but yeah, they're really good. So yeah, as I said, they do need a wipe. Obviously I'm not going to film myself cleaning it all, but I'm just going to do these. I mean, they're quite nice, really. But they weren't very popular. I sold a few. That's them all photographed. Had a bit of a disaster halfway through because I had the foam board balanced on a box just to try and bring it up. I'm in quite a small room here. I needed more light from the window. So I was trying to raise the level, so I had the foam board on a box and I had everything balanced, and of course when I took one thing off, everything toppled. But yeah, check out the pictures. I think I'm gonna probably just put them all together. I'm going to put those, there's four, we've got kind of 4 sets of things. We've got the incense that's packeted and with the cones in the packets. We've got the mosaic plates and holders. There's the backflow burners and incense tower. But now I've had a look at it all, I've got it all out, I'm going to just go through and delist whatever's on eBay. Not everything here is on eBay, we sort of put a selection on. It dribbles out every now and again, but most of the time we end up putting it on auction, and you know, not really worth the time. So now is the time to have a spring clean and get it all off the inventory. That's everything delisted. There was surprisingly little on there. Backflow cones were one of the most popular after the incense sticks. We sold out of those a little while ago. The only things I didn't bother putting on was the oils. Just can't be bothered with the liquids anyway for 2 little bottles of essential oil, and they're just cheapy things. So yeah, not doing those. I am gonna blend it all into one big image, create the bundle. I think I'll go auction. So torn between buying out an auction for this sort of stuff. Ultimately it'll have a $7.99 postage on it because it'd be quite heavy. It'll need going courier because of the breakables in there. I'll start it at 99p. Wish me luck. Just going back to the shopping village that we sell in, all we've got there is incense sticks. It's been shut now there though for I don't know however many months, like December or something like that. The sticks will be okay. It's not particularly damp or anything in there, so that'll be okay. But you know, we do have probably around £700 or £800 worth of stock there, so it would be good to get that moving again. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. Stick around and see what I'm bundling up next. That's the incense all finished. I did two. I did the cones as their own. There's over 650 incense cones there. So started them on a 99p auction with $3.95 postage. So if anyone snaps those up for 99p, they got an absolute bargain. Same with the incense. Loads of items there. Again, I've done those 99p plus $7.99 postage for courier. So now I'm turning to the toys. A lot of these toys are the ones that we had at the shopping village. A few of them aren't. They're things that have come out of auction bundles or whatever. So I'm delisting all this stuff off eBay. This tub here is all on eBay. We've got some not official Nerf bullets, the graphics puzzles. Used to sell, I mean, we sold a lot of those. Tempted to hold on to these for the wedding season. Great for photo booths, but you know, they just need to go. Marble there, that's come out of something that's sold. And then I've got a whole load more stuff that's come out of, this is all from auction bundles. Game of Life Junior. spin rope. And then these we had at the shop. They're like snap play cards, aliens, pirates, and animal. And a couple of little Disney princess dresses for good measure. The next day I've had a shave, still got a scratch on my face. Is it that side? Still got locked down hair, but I have made some progress. I took all the photos of the toys, there's 71. A couple of weeks ago I sold a bundle of 36 items and another bundle of 41 items. And I think I got 70 quid for both of them together. Happy with that. So this has got 71 items, but they're not as good. But someone will want them, so we shall see how that goes. And these ones I will start at $4.99 plus $6.99 post. The last bundle, slime. It's something we sold a lot of again in the shop. Had this lot left. It's not really a lot to show. It's like the slime packs, zombie sick, cyclops snot. There were some other ones like princess ones or something. Dino dribble, and then like the galaxy slime, like the multicoloured stuff, and the barrels. That's kind of it. So what is there, like 30 items or something? It's going to be really easy to photograph. So let's get on with that one. That's it, all done. I've put that one on $4.99 7-day auction with $5.49 postage. The total weight is just over 2 kilos, so it's going to need to go to the courier, so I put $5.49 postage on, which is about right. Wish us luck. Hope you enjoyed that video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Making a video about it at the same time gives me a good push to get it done and finished, because then I can edit the video and it's all done. And I know the listings have been done. A few more projects on at the moment. I need to sort out our storage, which is the barn. Faye is busy bundling up the clothes. We bought some vacuum bags to make those bundles really easy to store. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We're putting out about 4 videos a week. I'd like to put out more once we can get back. Look out for Faye's sales video coming up in the next couple of days. It's going to be a good one. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.